Hey guys, Henry here, back at you again with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Season 2 trailer for Last Epoch. Now this is a game that I have been kind of waiting on for a long time. I think the last time they made an update for this game, or at least like for Season 1, I think it was like, what, 9 months ago? It's been so long, and I've forgotten quite a bit about this game, but you know, especially due to the whole hype train of Path of Exile 2, you know, I can see why they would kind of kept themselves in the dark, but you know, now that the hype train for Path to Exile 2 is over, kind of, you know, they're kind of making a comeback with Season 2. And I've heard a lot of good things about this trailer. A lot of people have been reacting to it as well, and I wanted to kind of just, like, see what it is, what I'm in store for, and let's just take a look at it and let me know what you guys think. Oh, shit. It was a dark and stormy night.
Come to the right place, traveler.
Okay.
And in this time, you can share in her embrace.
Oh god, spiders. Alright, new faction. I love anything involving factions. I love factions. Oh shit, what we got here? Is this a faction skill tree? Okay, liking it so far. The Woven. Tombs of the Erased. Okay, so it's kind of like corrupted zones in PoE, kind of. Cemeteries of the Erased. Okay, so it's gonna be part of mapping, I guess. Woven Echoes. Oh, is he juicing maps right now? I think that's what... We'll pause it later. We'll take a look at it. New bosses, alright. That dragon looks sick. Oh, Sentinel got a rework, really? Oh, that looked new. That looked brand new, that move. Heartseeker. Oh, is it like a move that, like, kills an enemy and then goes to the next one? Champion enemies? That guy's huge. Champion enemy affixes. Oh, okay. Woven offerings. Oh, we can like reroll stats on a gear piece. New crafting materials, new items, and uniques. Oh, oh, you can finally change your mastery? That's crazy. Cool. So now I no longer have to delete a character or make a new one. Crafting inventory tabs. Nice. Okay. Dungeon key charms. I didn't see what that said. We'll go back and take a look at it. WASD beta support. I think he's the final boss. Oh, they made an Uber version of him too now. Oh, nice.
Rejoice, traveler. We've prepared a silken tomb for you. Woven with golden
Oh, that's the Epoch
strands
in the storyline.
that even you cannot break. Join
Okay.
us, traveler.
Get hype. Get hype for Tombs of the Erased. I like the whole, like, Egyptian theme kind of thing. April 2nd. Oh, that's like 2 weeks after the 0.2.0 update for PoE 2. Wow. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So, like, yeah, man, the ARPG community is going to be pretty lucky for the next month or so. It's a lot of good content being dropped. Okay, so let's just go back and kind of go over that real quick. There was a lot of stuff going on. I didn't have a chance to read everything. So let's talk about... Okay, let's start from the beginning here. So we have a new system, new faction. I love anything involving factions and anything, I think is sick. So the fact that we're getting a new faction is tight. So then we have... Okay, so let's take a look at this. So we have... So if I remember correctly, there are two factions right now in the game. One's called the Trade Bazaar, I think. And one is called... I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like the solo self-found equivalent. But instead of making a solo self-found character or a trade character, they have both in the same campaign, and you pick which one you want to do. I think it's in Act 2. And it's pretty cool. You build like reputation for the faction, and you get like a bunch of bonuses. But it seems like you get like an actual tree with this one, which is cool. Yeah, here's the tree. Okay, so kind of like similar to skills, skill trees and all that, and your passive skill tree for your character. They also give you one specifically for the faction, which is nice. Okay. So, Tombs of the Erased, I'm guessing it's just like while you're running a map or when you're just going through the campaign, you may come across a tomb, and in there you would fight, like, the mechanic-specific enemies. Okay, got some bosses. Nice. Okay, so this here, for those who are not aware, I believe this is called the Monolith of Fate, and it's basically like the mapping equivalent, but in this game. And you go through the different maps or levels, but now they seem to have added a new type of map called a cemetery, and that's what it looks like. So you can visually tell what the maps look like just by how the shape of the, like how it looks. Okay. This is what the level would look like. Woven Echoes. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing here, so these Woven Echoes, so these little, they look kind of like, well, yeah, I guess kind of like scarabs. You use them to juice the map. So if you, oh, I see what he did there. So look, if you go back, so this slot right here, if you look at where my mouse is, right here, it's empty, and he grabbed one of these things, these Woven Echoes, and he placed it in there, and it turned it into a map. So he kind of like, he's like customizing the path of his map device. Or the Monolith of Fate, I should say. I gotta stop using PoE references. I keep using the old names there. Okay, so new bosses, that's nice. I like this guy. He's cool. So Sentinel rework. I'm guessing the implication here is that Sentinel was kind of underwhelming. I think I played a Paladin, and Paladin was really strong, but I think the other two specialized, I think one was Void Knight, and I don't remember what this third one was called. It was more about being like a tank. But apparently it was kind of not that good, and I guess they felt like rebalancing it. They gave it some buffs. Oh, that's the new Whirlwind. This looks new. This is, I think, the Void Knight spell, where he has like these ball things, and he like sends them after you or whatever. That's the Paladin. Okay, so Rogue has a new skill called Heartseeker. I guess it's like you throw a knife and it like kills an enemy, and then it seeks out the next enemy after it dies. Champion. So I'm guessing it's basically a boss. But when you kill the boss, it drops specific affixes on that type of gear that only that boss has. So let's see if I can look at some here. Okay, 14 to melee damage, 1 charge to void cleave. Okay, so I think it's the ones that are highlighted, and it's hard to see on the quality, might not be the best, but on the can we make this a bit better? Well, we can. Oh shit! I kind of wish I did that when it was first reacting to it. Yeah, so it looks like here we have like all of the gold affixes on the item seems to be the champion affixes, which are nice. 53% increased fire damage over time. Bleed chance converted into ignite chance. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. If you want to build like an ignite build. Okay. Woven offerings. Offer a unique legendary, Weaver's Will, or set item as a sacrifice to the Weaver so that she may reroll another matching item according to her design. The Weaver will only accept sacrifices of equal or higher potential tier to the item she will reroll. Okay, so you have to sacrifice, I guess, 2 of the same base type, or 1 of the same, sorry, you take 2 items of the same base type. Yeah, I see, look, he's doing it over here too in his inventory. He's got like a whole bunch of copies, and 1 gets sacrificed and 1 gets rerolled. So if you want to reroll, I guess, the modifiers on an item, you have to sacrifice another of the same base type. But it has to be equal or higher potential tier. Okay. New endgame crafting materials. Okay, Rune of Weaving transforms a small amount of remaining Weaver's Will onto a unique item to legendary affixes. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. I mean, legendary affix might be like for like affixes that only appear on legendary items, like on uniques, which sounds pretty good. Uses a random amount of the remaining Weaver's Will on an item to add or remove improve affixes as if you had slain many enemies with the item equipped. Is the implication here that if you slay an enemy with an item that has Weaver's Will, it like gains some type of resource, or is Weaver Will like a resource that builds over time as you kill more enemies? That might be what it is. Okay, Rune of Havoc shuffles the tiers on a non-sealed affix on an exalted item. Is exalted like rare? With four non-sealed. I'm not sure what they mean by sealed. Do they mean like affixes that cannot be changed? For example, an item with a tier 2 strength, tier 7 dexterity, tier 3 health, and tier 2 endurance might be changed to either have tier 7, tier 3, tier 2, and 2 endurance. Oh, I see. So the numbers will all be changed around. The rerolls of the affixes within their tiers are preserved regardless of whether their tiers change. The rolls of the affixes. So are they talking about like the value, the actual number value stays the same, but it just flips the values between the affixes? Cannot result in all the affixes having the same tiers as before, and cannot be used on items where all of the non-sealed affixes have the same tier. Okay? I'm not sure. I don't 100% understand. That's only because I haven't played this game. I don't play this game a lot. I've only played it like a year ago, and I got to mapping and then I stopped. Rune of Redemption randomly changes the exalted affixes on an item into different affixes. Does not change the tiers of the affixes or the rolls within the tiers. Oh, okay. So it just changes the modifier, but does not change the tier or the number. Cool. Okay. That sounds really good. That sounds like the best one of the three. New uniques. Oh, man. You are immune to slow. You have haste. This sounds really cool. I'm not going to read all these, obviously. There's so many. That's really sick. Wait, what did that say? Cocooned? Wait a minute. All of these items on the right here are cocooned items. Cocoon, greatsword, cocoon, wand, club. Oh, I see. Revealed by attempting to equip. So when you equip it, it will reveal all the modifiers for the item. That's kind of cool. It kind of gives like this sense of like RNG, like this surprise RNG. Oh, this is great. So now they've made the decision to no longer have to reroll characters. You just go back to the trainer and they just respec your mastery. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. That's gonna make it a lot easier for people. Okay, Forge of Shattering. Endgame set and crafting. Shatter set item. Okay, so for set pieces, extract their essence as set shards to be used for further crafting. So does that mean you can take the modifiers from set items and then put them in your normal gear? That would be very strong if that's true. Inventory tabs. Oh, okay, so you straight up have just tabs for your keys, for your items. That's really cool. Nice quality of life. Oh, hold on. Okay. Dungeon key charms. Used when entering a dungeon, creates a portal directly to the dungeon boss. Holy shit, that sounds really good. Is this something that you can only use one time though? How many times can you use this? Oh, I see. Look at the bottom. So he took one from his stash or his keys tab and put it in the dungeon tab here. Oh, I see. So it's a consumable. You have to get more of them. But if you want to grind the same dungeon over and over for a particular piece of gear, this is how you would do it. This would be the best way to do it. WASD beta support. Okay. How beta can you get, though, with WASD? I mean, like, you just move around and that's it, right? Maybe there may be some bugs or maybe certain things don't work with WASD. I don't know. We'll see. But, hey, that's great. I mean, they know that people have been asking for that since PoE2 dropped WASD support for controlling your characters. That's really nice. I wonder if they're going to... Do they already have controller support with this game? I wonder. Aberoth balance. If I remember correctly, Aberoth was like the final pinnacle boss of this game. And they made an Uber version of him, so it's like insane. Wow. Hey, listen, this game looks super sick. I am very excited for this. But yeah, hey guys. Yeah, I'm really liking the changes with this game. This game is looking really pretty too. I'm liking the way that I love the Egyptian kind of like old like ancient theme of like a buried like in sarcophagi or inside of temples or in pyramids or whatever. They kind of went with a really cool aesthetic to it, and I'm pretty excited for it. I'm definitely gonna be playing this, and I'll let you guys know what I think. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this trailer. Do you guys like what you see? Are you guys interested at all in playing Last Epoch? Have you played it before? Are you going to revisit the game with the new season? Of course, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.